within the deep lore of Kingdom Hearts, from the past leading into the future that is the Lost Master arc, we finally have the concept of the willful darkness, the cognitive darkness, being named the true darkness. Thanks to the story of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, we got a general idea of what this darkness is capable of. And when we combine this with the information we got from Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, we now have a firm grasp of the true darkness, their locations, and what could be their endgame. Hey guys, it's HMK once again with another Kingdom Hearts video to dive directly into the darkness, the true darkness. So if you're ready for that, be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe. Let us begin. So with the information we have now, what exactly is true darkness? True darkness is darkness without form, darkness that can think, act, and plan. That all other forms of darkness, the element, Heartless, are all offshoots of this concept, and that since ancient times, there has been 13 true darknesses that acted as the progenitors for most of the darkness, if not all of the darkness that exists in the world today. Among these 13, there are 7 deadly darknesses, the most powerful among them, and it is believed that these darknesses act out of a calculated yet primal need to survive in the world of light. But speaking of the concept of survival in the world of light, apparently this darkness, the true darkness without form, cannot be destroyed unless they are within a vessel. It is believed that if a true darkness were to be within that of a living vessel, then by destroying that vessel with the darkness within it would finally destroy that true darkness. So to that end, the Master of Masters planned to have himself and his followers, Luxu and the Foretellers, be the vessels for the 7 deadly darknesses, thus becoming the Lost Masters. And thanks to Dark Road, this plan has been put into action, which accounts for the 7 deadly darknesses. But what of the outlying 6? Well, if you played Union Cross and Dark Road, it gives you a very good idea. 4 of the outlying 6 were trapped within the datascape that led into Game Central Station in Daybreak Town by the player character. Okay, that's easy. But what happened to the other 2? Well, according to the events of Dark Road, it is believed by the residents of Scala ad Caelum that 2 true darknesses, the ones unaccounted for, were destroyed when the world collapsed and was built anew. However, if you played the climax of Union Cross and the climax of Dark Road, then you would know that is not truly the case, as one of those true darknesses hid itself within that of Ventus and went on to take on the identity of Vanitas. And that leaves the final true darkness. Well, from what I gather, the final true darkness that is unaccounted for is the darkness that took over Baldur and led to the death and despair, the massive death and despair that we've seen in Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Now, a bit of clarification when it comes to that front and that line of thinking, as Baldur states that the darkness is his own and that he's the one that made the darkness and that he's the one in control. Well, that's not quite right if you use your eagle eyes on the perception of true darkness and Baldur, as within the climax of Dark Road, the darkness speaks on its own aside from that of Baldur while residing within Baldur and confirms that it was the one that killed Baldur's sister Hodor while presenting itself as Maleficent, and that it was residing within Baldur the whole time and even killed Baldur's other classmates while still presenting itself as Maleficent. And it is in the depths of insanity and despair while Baldur was recovering that led to that darkness getting stronger and growing and him truly becoming one with that darkness. And if my reasoning is correct, then that also means that Xehanort was able to execute one true darkness, with leaving the other 12 remaining. And it is with that kill that I feel that the darknesses have sensed this and now are attempting to return to the whole. And that would mean to bring the 12 remaining darknesses back together. That includes Ventus, with Vanitas still residing within him, the 4 outlying darknesses that are still trapped within the datascape on the way to Game Central Station, which by the way, could make way for a Wreck-It Ralph world to return in a future Kingdom Hearts game. I know a bunch of you guys want that. And of course, the 7 deadly darknesses within that of the Lost Masters. And for me, that would truly put them at the opposition, because taking those deadly darknesses into Quadron can only spell terror and doom. And I believe that is these deadly darknesses that are able to produce such a monstrous looking dark side in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. But I want to know what you guys think on the concept of the true darknesses. What do you believe is their end game? Leave your comments and theories in the comment section below, and be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK for more Kingdom Hearts content every week. Big thanks to my Patreon supporters for helping make this video happen. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, check it out in the description box below, and be sure to grab some merch at my shop at Fourth Wall. Alright guys, until the next video, this has been HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.